Green Thumbs, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are going to be putting together an Amazon plant shelf. It's kind of been like this thing I've been into. I left the Ikea shelf back at my old house. Eventually when the house gets sold and settled, I'll have that in this space. But for now, I've kind of been digging these Amazon wooden plant shelves. I have two of them here that you see right beside this like southwestern facing window. I wanted to add one here back behind me, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put that shelf together and we're going to decorate it together, and I'm actually really excited to show you the shelf that I got. So if you're curious, if you want to see how these shelves go together and what my overall opinion is, then keep watching, guys. So real quick, guys, before I get into unboxing and putting together this one, I want to show you the other one. This is actually two shelves. If you can see where the two alocasias are, that's the end of one shelf. So it's like a step down, and then I faced the other one opposite. So I actually really like these shelves. I think they're reasonably priced. They're sturdy enough if you put it together correctly. Yeah, so let's unbox this one. Here's what it looks like so far. And I do want to take you guys on like an official tour of the new space. A lot of the plants that are in here, you guys haven't even seen yet. So, anywho, let's get set up. Let's get this unboxed and put together. And let's get some plants on it. Okay guys, so I know the angle is kind of weird and goofy, but I don't feel like getting out the other taller tripod. So you guys just got to live with it. Also, if the lighting looks a little yellow, it's because I don't have my umbrella lights on. Also, just kind of not in the mood for it. Yeah, so let's get this open. I got my knife here. These, at least the one I got, at least the other two I got, they came with like gardening gloves, and I will tell you, I don't think that they are actually meant to be gardening gloves. I think you're supposed to wear them when you build these. One thing I did notice about the other ones that I built was that it's kind of like a cheap stain, or it's not a sealed stain. So my hands were definitely kind of black when I built the last two. So I don't know if this one comes with gloves or not. Word to the wise, if you order these and if you're building them, you probably should have something on your hands to kind of protect you. And this one actually looks like a lighter finish, but that's okay, I don't care. Yep, and there's my little gloves. Here's the pieces. Maybe I got one glove? So we're gonna make it work with the one glove we got. You know, Amazon at its finest here. Also, this one, the two over here, I did not order the casters for. I kind of regret it. Talking to Drew, he said that later on we could put casters on, so maybe that's an option, because it would be nice to be able to just kind of wheel it out of the way to dust underneath of it, as opposed to having to like not disassemble it, but pull all the plants off, move the stand, dust, and then put everything back on. So this came with casters. I think I paid maybe, I don't know, maybe $5 more for the plant stand option with the casters. So we'll get those on. That looks kind of janky. Let's hope that that's not an issue. We'll find out. Like I said, it is kind of, the stain's kind of messy. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the outer cardboard box open flat, just so I have somewhere to lay these pieces until I'm ready to use them. Be right back. So I don't have to worry about ruining this floor that I'm on. I think I paid like $60, $59, I think it was. I will put the price down here for sure, that way you guys can look at it. I'll also include some comparable ones in my description bar down below. if you guys are interested and you kind of like what you see and maybe you're looking looking for a slightly different style, you can go check out my link and then go from there. The steps that I have over here, I was actually going to buy just another 2 of those. They were unavailable already. I will add that link also. Maybe they're back in stock, and if you guys want to get those, you can. And then I got like bonsai tools or succulent tools, or you know, cheap little tools that I'll probably never use. So I'll add them to the pile of the other 2 that I have. So here are the directions, and as you can tell, the directions are less directions than they are just kind of like an itemized, here are the pieces you got in your box. So I recommend you trying to figure out which pieces are which number, and then you just kind of have to use some common sense and be able to build something rudimentary, and you'll be just fine. Okay, so we've already screwed that up. This should apparently go this way. Okay, so that was mess up number 1. And then as I was digging through with the different screws, I realized that there is indeed a longer one that I think is part of that brace. So take 2. See the dirt on my hands? Okay, so I got it all together, and I looked up and realized that I had my second dead battery because it's taking me so long to put this together. I've been doing it for probably close to an hour now. I don't know if you saw me actually put the casters in. I used a impact gun to put them in. Impact gun? Impact drill? Huh?
Driver.
Impact driver. Is that what it's called?
Sure.
Drew, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, impact gun, impact driver, whichever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I used an impact driver to put the casters on. I don't know if you guys actually saw any of that happen or not. So it's all together. I'm going to get it up against the wall, and then we'll get the plants on it. So here's my first setup. Not exactly sure that it'll stay this way, but here's how I set it. I definitely wanted to get the humidifier over here on the rack and out of the way, so I brought my fry deck over and sat it on the stool. And my Florida Ghost Mint. My Albo Monstera. The little Pearls and Jade pothos I just picked up. The Painted Lady I put in Leca that I just unboxed. Silver Sword Philodendron. Red Emerald Philodendron. My Obavata. She needs to move over closer to the window. And then I've got a regular Burl Marks, just a couple empty cash pots, Raphidiflora Tetrasperma. Alright guys, so thoughts on the rack. I do think putting the wheels on made it a little more unstable as opposed to just sitting flat on the floor. The rack is, you know, in my opinion, It's cheap, it's not actually furniture stuff, but it serves its purpose, and I do like them. I think that they're nice. I got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants on there, and a humidifier. Obviously I could squish more plants on there if I wanted to. So yeah, check the link below if you're interested in looking at different types, and maybe you're thinking about getting one for yourself. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.